Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 3 of Punch-Out Wii. Today's next victim is going to be Disco Kid. Now, originally this guy was supposed to be Kid Quick, and Kid Quick was in the arcade version of Punch-Out. For those of you who don't know, he is the third fight after Piston Hurricane and right before Ball Bull. And that's like the 90s version of Punch-Out, not the 81 version of Punch-Out, which only had Pizza Pie, Ball Bull, I do believe Bear Hugger, Super Macho Man, and of course, Piston Hurricane. And Glass Joe. But, this guy's, according to the producers of this game, is a totally new character. But he comes from the same place, has the same win-loss record, and weighs and is pretty much the same height. It's literally Kid Quick. And they're the same age too. He must have had a change of identity or something. Anyway, let's get started.
Ready for this? Yeah, Disco Kid.
Okay, Disco Kid tends to flaunt and telegraph a lot. And he will also tell you where he's coming from. And I went the wrong way like a dunce. Whatever the case, you gotta beware of his right and his left, because that right packs more of a punch than his left. One thing is for sure, when Disco Kid tends to do his poses, he is primed for a star punch. Get a level 3 one, and you'll knock this guy's lights out instantly. I will say this though. Disco Kid, despite the fact that I got hit in the face by the guy, is actually an easy fight. Well, in fact, he's much more easier than Glass Joe, I dare say. Which is a far cry from his 91 version of Punch-Out, where you were literally trying to fight against Kid Quick, only for some reason your punches and body blows doesn't do a damn thing to the guy. And he's all of a sudden coming back. Well, in the 90s, Punch-Out game was a pile of bullcrap. Oh, and for the record, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't punch him in the face, punch him in the gut. When he does that pose where he's putting his hand behind his head, you punch him in the gut for a star punch or in the face, one of the two. Whatever the case, I think I am about to run out of time in this round and I got hit again. But I will say this though, I was talking about everybody cheating. Just look at his post-corner discussion.
I've got the disco fever. Can you feel the rhythm?
Hey Mac, Disco Kid's got too much groove and ain't got no soul. Let's knock his lights out, baby. Let's knock him out.
Despite him listening to his own theme, he can't have headphone sets in his corner. It's cheating.
Uh-huh. Hey, good looking.
Well, this fight's not gonna last too much more longer, because all you have to do is continue where you last left off. And he's gonna start blocking more and start being a little bit faster in round 2. However, let's be honest, he's the least egregious cheater in the entirety of this game. There's still the matter of Von Kaiser and his overalls in the last part. And then everyone else up to maybe Mr. Sandman. He's probably the only one that doesn't cheat. Because everyone else, yeah, in some way, shape, or form, they do. And probably the worst one would be R.N. Ryan. Surprisingly, that's not the case in the SNES, because that honor belongs to Mad Clown. And speaking of clowns, let's put this one out of his misery. Thanks for coming, Disco Kid, and have a nice day.
Ouch.
Oh, and by the way, you only get that by finishing a fight with a star punch. So, with that said, folks, that's one more guy down and we're the #1 contender for the minor circuit. Hell yeah!
They say boxing is fighting, backed by technique. I think you just proved it, kid. Great fight, great fight.
And with that said, now that we're the #1 contender, all that's left is to take on the champ. And the champ is none other than King Hippo. Wait, that's pretty weird. When did King Hippo become a champion? Because last I checked, in the original Punch-Out, he was the second guy in the Major League Circuit. Right after Don Flamenco. But he's the minor circuit champion. And also, I think he was in the commercial stealing Little Mac's belt. But whatever the case, we're going to have to get this guy in part 4 and finish off the minor circuit. This is RP Man 985. Peace out. See y'all next time.